$5 on a morning coffee, $15 for a food truck lunch, a couple of bucks for a sweet treat, and a handful of forgotten subscriptions. Do that every single day, and you are literally draining $10,000 from your pocket every single year. For most people, the moment they get paid, the money just seems to disappear. That happens because they are operating entirely without a paycheck routine. We are going to build a step-by-step system to stop that leak. We will map every dollar you earn, build a proper safety net, mathematically crush your debt, and set up your investments to run entirely on autopilot. To start, you need 4 things: a pen, a piece of paper, your exact net monthly income, and about 6 months' worth of your recent bank statements. Establishing this routine removes the need to constantly watch your spending. We are taking your wealth building away from daily willpower and turning it into a completely guaranteed, mechanical process. Grab your paper and draw a line right down the middle to make 2 columns. Label the left side needs and the right side wants. Go through your bank statements and sort your repeated monthly spending into these 2 categories. Be strict here. Needs are your bare minimums to survive: rent, insurance, and utility bills. If you can survive without it, it goes in the wants column. An expensive monthly payment for a luxury vehicle is a lifestyle choice, not a basic survival need. Add up everything in that needs column. That number is your financial baseline. Subtract that baseline from your total monthly income to see exactly how much capital you actually have to work with. This target allocation caps needs and wants at 25% each, leaving a massive 50% for wealth building. If rent eats up 60%, make adjustments. Consider a roommate, a cheaper place, or start a side hustle. Isolating that 50% of excess capital is the mandatory first step. Until you carve out that specific portion of your paycheck, you cannot start clearing debt or investing for the future. Step 1 for that excess capital is defense. Send 20% of your total paycheck directly into a high-yield savings account. You must set up this account at a completely different bank than your everyday checking account. If you keep it at the same bank, the temptation to transfer it over for a weekend purchase is simply too high. You will keep routing that 20% every time you get paid until this account holds 3 to 6 months' worth of your financial baseline. That is your emergency fund. Do not lock this money away in a fixed-term account just to chase a slightly higher interest rate. This money is a safety net, not an investment. If your car breaks down or you get sick, you need to be able to withdraw that cash immediately. That leaves 30% of your paycheck. This portion goes directly towards destroying your high-interest debt using what is called the avalanche method. Comparing debt strategies. Snowball targets the smallest balance first. Avalanche targets the highest interest rate. Snowball takes 23 months and costs $1,700 in interest. Avalanche clears it in 21 months, costing only $613. The math saves you 2 months and $1,000. Once your safety net is filled and your high-interest debt sits at 0, Phase 1 is complete. You have built a financial firewall that stops your wealth from bleeding out to sudden emergencies or compound interest penalties. Phase 2 shifts that 50% to wealth generation. Put 40% into a tax-advantaged account, like a Roth IRA or ISA, shielding profits from capital gains. The final 10% funds high-reward plays, like a side hustle or major cryptocurrencies for accelerated growth. Finally, we need to remove you from the equation entirely using digital automation. Open your brokerage app and find the Auto Invest toggle. You will want to search your app for a low-cost, broad market index fund. An S&P 500 fund from a reliable provider like Vanguard is a standard choice for this. You must make sure you select the accumulation version of the fund. An accumulation fund automatically takes any dividends, which are cash rewards the companies pay you just for holding their stock, and immediately uses them to buy more shares, triggering compound interest. Toggle that Auto Invest feature on and set the digital transfer to execute on the exact same day your paycheck clears into your account. By setting this up, you never have to actively decide to invest each month. It becomes an invisible, unavoidable habit functioning entirely in the background. Your system is now active. You audited your financial leaks with a pen and paper, logically separated your wants from your needs, and permanently placed your excess capital on digital tracks. Every single time you get paid from now on, your money is flawlessly divided without any human intervention. Half covers your present survival, and half funds your future freedom. With your routine locked in, your next step is understanding what happens to that money as it grows. The moment your new system pushes you past your first $100,000 saved, your net worth hits a mathematical acceleration point. Here is exactly how that works.